This is Shiraz Ahmed Khan, your host, and I would like to welcome all my viewers in this video. Viewers, today's video it's sequel of the last two videos, and once again it's regarding the table. And in order to perform the tasks relating the table, today we are going to open a blank document in Microsoft Word. Then we'll insert a table there, and then we'll discuss these three things today. Two things are in connection with the borders, border styles and border size. And one thing is regarding the shading or the background color of the cells. So let's start MS Word and choose a blank document. So here we have views in Microsoft Word. So now let's insert a table with the dimensions of your choice. You can insert a table. I'm designing a table with 3 columns and 4 rows. Now first thing is regarding the increasing the size of the table first. Why we are discussing it today, the reason is in order to understand today's concepts, especially regarding the border styles and the borders around the table or inside the grid lines of the table. We should have a table of larger size. By size, I mean the size of the individual cells. I mean the height of the rows or the width of the columns. There are different methods of increasing the size of the table, and the simplest method is if you look at this square at the bottom right corner of the table, if you just mouse over it, the mouse pointer will be changed to this double arrow. Now click this. It will be changed to a plus symbol. We call it crosshair. Now you can drag it downwards to increase the height of the rows. Similarly, you can drag it leftwards to reduce the width of the columns, or you can drag it rightwards to increase the width of the columns. Let me repeat it. With the help of this squared box, this square, if you when you see that the mouse pointer is changed from its usual shape to this shape, click over it, and when you see this cross here, you can move it or drag it in any direction, downwards, upwards, leftwards or rightwards, to increase the height of the rows as well as the width of the columns. So expand it so that you may clearly see the impact that we are discussing today. So our today's topic is regarding the design tab. As we saw earlier, that when the control is inside the table, two tabs automatically they start appearing. One is design tab and the second one is the layout tab. So our today's video it's about the design tab. So the first option in the design tab is the shading. Views, shading actually means the background color of these boxes or these cells of the table. So in order to apply shading or in order to change the background color of the cells, you'll have to, if the cells they are more in number, you'll have to select those cells first. And if there is only one cell and you want to change its color, its background color, or if you want to give it a shading in the background, there is no need to select that particular cell. Just place the cursor inside that cell with the help of mouse or with the help of keyboard. So let's see its impact. Select the first 3 cells, right click onto them and merge them. You can understand it that why we are doing it. because we are considering it that it's the heading of the overall heading of the or the title of the table. So now the three cells are merged. We have a single cell now. Now click the shading option, and from the color palette you can choose any color of your choice. Usually, because we take printouts through the black and white printers, so usually we choose the colors from these first three columns of the color palette. I mean to say in the grayish, from one of the gray shades, or from the blackish shades, or the combination or the mixture of these. So let's apply this shading in the background. Similarly, you can highlight any cell just by clicking inside it and then choose the shading from the palette again. So this is one thing we have learned today, that is how to shade the cell or cells, or how to set the background color of a single cell or more than one cells. Now let's focus on to all of these options together, because they are interdependent, and you can find them in the borders group or section of the design tab relevant with the table options. For that purpose, so let's start this process from the very first option in this borders group or section. Click the border styles and choose a border style of your choice. For example, I'm choosing this double solid line border. Once it's clicked or it's chosen, you can see that the mouse pointer is changed. And one more thing is that the border painter, it's automatically selected. It's all automatically highlighted. And the mouse pointer, its shape is converted from an arrow to the pen. Now, in order to apply this style around the borders of any of the cells, you just need to move this over that particular border and just click it once with the help of left mouse button. I'm clicking it here, click here, click here. Look, automatically the border is being applied onto that particular border of that cell. Let's undo it and let's repeat. Click the border style and this time choose any other border style, and now with the help of this border painter you can paint over the borders. This was the first thing, the border styles. Now let's move to the next one, line style. Click this drop down arrow, it will open the drop down list, and now choose any line style of your choice. Like I'm choosing this. Once again, the border painter is activated or enabled. This time click onto any other border or corner of the cell. Wherever you click over these lines, these borders, it will be applied onto that. Similarly, you can set the weight for the line. By weight we mean the thickness of that particular line. So click this weight option and let's choose 6 point. And after choosing 6 point, let's apply it somewhere else to see its impact. Look, we have 6 point border of that particular line style here, and 3 point styles are here, and the normal styles are applied over here. Similarly, you can choose the color of the pen by clicking this drop down arrow. It will open the palette. Now choose the color of your choice. The rest of the settings will remain the same. 6 point, line style, and the border style. Now apply it somewhere else. Look, automatically this is applied. So most of the options are discussed, but the final option, this one, the borders option and the drop down list, it's yet to be. It's quite different from all of the previous options. So let's see its impact. For that purpose, I suggest you to select the whole table with the help of table handler. And one more thing, viewers, in order to deactivate this border painter, you can press the escape key from the keyboard anytime. Once you press the escape key, like I have just pressed it, automatically the border painter is deactivated or disabled. Now select the table with the help of table handler and let rest of the settings be the same, and now go to the borders option. Here we have different options for the whole table. We can have all borders. Look at this one. We can have no borders at all. It will remain the table, but it won't give you a look that it's a table. Outside borders, inside borders only, inside horizontal borders, inside vertical borders, horizontal line only. So different options are there, and usually we need the top four options and the next four options. Usually we use these options, but it depends on the requirements of the particular user, that what do they want. And the same options can be seen by clicking the last option, borders and shading. If you click this, it will open a new dialog box, and you can see here the borders. You can choose none, you can choose box, you can choose all, you can choose grid, and you can set rest of the things which we set using these options. Now you can set the same things over here. So I am cancelling it, and let's undo everything to see the impact of these things one by one. Now we have a plain table in front of us, just shading in the merged cells. Now the cursor is inside this cell, the last cell of the third row, and now let's apply these things over there. I'm choosing all borders. Look, this cell and the same settings are applied around all of the four borders of this particular cell, because by putting cursor inside this particular cell means that this cell is selected. Now let's go to any other cell, and now let's change the settings, change the style as well, and change the pen color. Now the things are changed and the cursor is inside this particular cell. We are not going to use border painter. Go to this borders option and choose just outside borders. Choose just top border, choose just bottom border to see its impact. For example, if I choose top border, look, only top border is changed, and rest of the three borders, the left, the right and the bottom one, they remain the previous ones, and only the border style that we have chosen, it's applied onto the top border of this particular cell. Similarly, go to any other cell and now again change the settings, change the pen color as well, and again go to this border and this time choose top border or choose right border for this. So look, right border is applied. Similarly, viewers, if you want to apply the same style onto two different sides of the border only, we don't have any inbuilt option for this. So for that purpose, first of all, apply this style this way or make use of this border painter anytime. Now I am going to the border painter, click this and now apply that style onto the different corners or borders of different cells. So viewers, let's recapitulate today's video. Today we took start from how to change the size of the table. We learned the shading option, and we also learned everything regarding the style for the individual cells of the table, the border styles, its thickness, its color. We learned how to apply borders around the whole table, and we also saw the border painter option, and we learned how to deactivate it by using the escape key. Viewers, do not forget to subscribe my channel and do not forget to like this video. I hope it will help you a lot. Thank you very much for watching the video. See you next time. Goodbye.